What's up guys, Nepenthes here and welcome back to another episode of The Road to Glory. Today we have got the marquee matchups followed by the foot swap stuff that I didn't do live. I don't know why. Basically on foot swaps I took Lerma and I took a mega pack, and we actually packed a really good walkout out of the mega pack. So look forward to that later on in the video. I've completed marquee matchups because, you know, people just moan when I do it all live. So on marquee matchups, we've got Rangers versus Celtic, 2 Scotland players, 1 Scottish Premier League player. I actually have 2, same league, max 4, and then mostly just bronzes in their job done. And what I'll get to do today as well is I get to go through my club and sell off all of the bronze players that are relevant to Rangers and Celtic and Norwich and Derby. Spurs versus Wolves requires 1 Spurs or Wolves player. We've got untradeable Danny Rose in there, then a gold squad. I've gone for a Premier League backline and then a French League attack with just 1 random Brazilian cam in there to complete things on that one. In at the 3rd pack slot is going to be Sassuolo against Atalanta. And that one requires another full gold squad as well. 80 chemistry, 1 Sassuolo or Atalanta player. And we've got ourselves up top Zapata there. And then just another 80 chem team. Really, really easy to complete what we've got with there. And we're actually going to have a lot of packs to open here. And then last but not least, Norwich versus Derby. Again, this one, you just need 2 championship players, 3 from the same league, 5 from the same nation, and 80 chemistry. So championship off-nation players are going to be selling for about 3 to 5, maybe 700 coins, which obviously is exactly what we want on days like today. If we've got 100 of them in the club, maybe we make 50, 60,000 coins, which is perfect. I did also clear out some low-end untradables for the current new SBCs. Now, this Team of the Week SBC, I tweeted out about this as well. I don't think this is worth it. The untradable and the tradable. The untradable Team of the Week SBC is pretty good if you've got some untradables that you can turn in for it. But the tradable Team of the Week SBC, I just don't find any value for at all. Simply because there are 4 players right now that are, it costs basically 40,000 coins to do the tradable Team of the Week, and there are 4 players that are more than 40k. Then Parejo is about 40k, Ribéry is about 35k, and there's not a lot else in there. So in terms of like building these, it's just not value for money, right? You've got you basically got 4 opportunities out of 23 players to get anything of value. And when I tweeted about that, a lot of people will say just, oh, you got to learn to have fun in the now, or you got to save these packs for future Team of the Weeks. And the saving packs for future Team of the Weeks kind of interest me a little bit, because when I said to people before, don't do the Futmas SBCs, you know, save your coins for the future, I get told, oh, but what about having fun now? So I don't know, man. Me personally, what a fantastic beard that is. Me personally, I don't think it is worth spending your money. That's not worth anything, thank God. Yeah, I don't think it's worth spending your money on the SBCs. I don't know why he's worth a nice little bit, but I'll take it. Yeah, I don't think it's worth spending your money on these SBCs. But if you've got untradables in your club and you just want to, you know, rinse your club out for it, go nuts, you know. And in terms of the league SBCs as well, I think La Liga is quite a good one, because they have like 6 or 7 special cards in packs right now with the... Ooh, that was a Bayer Leverkusen silver. With the Team of the Week and with the Road to the Final cards, they've actually got a lot of players in, you know, a lot of good players at that as well. I just want to have a quick look at all of these cards just to see. That guy's being price fixed, so he's not actually 2.3k. MLS player maybe selling, maybe not. Pro League player maybe selling, maybe not. Colombian SPFL English maybe selling, maybe not, just kidding. Pro League Switzerland Bundesliga 3, so nothing really selling out of there. But yeah, what have we got left? Jumbo Gold Pack here. Then we've got Jumbo Premium Gold Pack and a Premium Gold Players Pack, which hopefully will contain some nice stuff in them. And then I've done a Premier League regular upgrade pack. The reason why I didn't do the biggest Premier League upgrade pack is because, again, I just don't feel like it offers too much value for money. Even though there's a few good players that I would love, like if I could get, you know, Informed Pogba would fit straight into my team, obviously. That Van Dijk would be amazing for the team, obviously. What do we got here? 6 packs. So I built 3 La Liga premium player packs, pretty much off the back of having lots of untradables in the club. So I used all of my low-end untradeable players. I didn't use any high-rated untradeable players. And we get a boards out of the first pack. French, striker, it's going to be Karim Benzema. Not a bad way to kick things off. I may well use the untradables that we get here to go and do a Team of the Week untradable, but I just don't feel like it's worth it. Fortunately for us as well, not a single duplicate in that first pack either. We'll go to the Premier League Premium Gold pack as well. I don't mind these at all, and I think actually for the French League, these would be pretty good because there's such a low amount of French gold players, and Lala, who obviously has a second in form right now, is a common base card, so you get a lot of chances of packing him by doing the French one. We don't want that. Don't want that, don't want that, don't want that, and we'll swap Begovic around and discard our tradable Begovic and go through that. And that leaves us with 2 more La Liga players. As I said, there are, I think, 7 in total special La Liga cards. So it doesn't, you know, you're not guaranteed to get a walkout as we get another board, funnily enough, but it just gives you a better chance. We're going to get Portugal, CDM, that's pretty decent. 284s, untradeable, very nice indeed. William Carvalho there, coming into the club. Do we have anything else nice in here too? Hey, again, not bad. An 82 and an 81. A couple of untradables there. Danny Garcia selling for about 1,000 coins, so we'll drop him off and try and get 1,000 coins back for him. And Ruben Perez there, just the 400 coins for him. Hopefully he'll sell straight away. I have to trade him over first, my fault. Oh wait, he's actually a duplicate untradeable. How about that? So we got him in the first pack. And then in the final La Liga Premium Players pack, can we get anything out of this one? No walkout, I'm afraid. Another board though, that's pretty cool. 3 boards in a row. And this is going to be Spanish, right wing. It's going to be Lucas Vasquez. So, 2 84s and an 83 from these, and an 82 in there as well. We get Tuku Akambi. He had a Team of the Season last year, didn't he? He can get discarded. He's not going to be worth too much at all. And Bruno will also discard. At least we got 1,000 coins back for that. Not too bad. And that leaves us with our final 2 marquee matchups, guys. A Jumbo Premium Gold pack before we get into today's FUT Champs live game. We get another board here. We are getting boards on boards. Sadly, just not getting... is that going to be... Oh, says Fabregas. Not too bad at all. Sadly, we're just not getting the walkouts. Obviously, any walkout would be absolutely spectacular. Nothing major there after Fabregas. We don't want that or that or that or that or that. All of this can go, actually. We don't care about any of these. We get rid of all of that. Cam to centre forward card, not too bad either. A good few thousand coins. And then last but not least, a premium gold players pack. Are we going to get any luck here? Walkout! It's been coming! Come on! Oh, it's an orange! Let's go! Come on, be French! Spanish! Striker! Oh, you got to be kidding me! It's Moreno, but we got another walkout from the Europa League cards, which is fantastic. Sadly for us, Moreno is one of the cheapest players. And you know what's even crazier? I bought one of him as an investment because I thought it was so good value for money. Oh, Inform as well. Look at that, guys. So we get the French Inform and we get Moreno in there as well. This card isn't very good, if I'm being perfectly honest. He's got good finishing. His pace is okay. Low stamina, low composure, low balance and agility. It's not bad. I might use him. Now that we've got him as a first owner, I can put the purchased one up to the market. I bought this guy as well as an investment, so I can send him up there as well. We got now today 2 of the Champions League walkouts, and that is pretty damn awesome. We sold a couple of items there as well. But guys, we're going to move on now to our live game of the day. I will be right back. So guys, just quickly before we get into the live game for today, as I said, I didn't end up going on. I still have time right now of recording this to get the final FUT Swap player. There's 2 available in weekly objectives. One of them is to score 2 goals in 7 FUT Rivals wins, which would probably take me in Division 1 about 3 weeks anyway if I tried my hardest. And the other one is just to score with a Bundesliga player in 4 separate Rivals matches. And even that might take me 6, 8 or 10 games with a full Bundesliga squad, because if I built a full Bundesliga squad with what I have available in Division 1, I would just be getting trounced by, you know, icon squads and Ronaldos and stuff. So it just wouldn't be very appropriate to even try. So I thought to myself, let's go and get Lerma. And let's go and get a mega pack. Typically, mega packs have been some of our best packs this year. We got Pogba out of a mega pack. We got Mbappe out of a mega pack. We've got some other good cards over the time. I think we actually got the other Pogba out of a mega pack, didn't we? The duplicate untradeable. So we picked Lerma, who we will use as a super sub and utilize him to our full advantage as a sub. And then for the final section, as I said, we did a mega pack. Now, the other FUT swap card I missed out on was also another weekly objective, I believe. I missed out on 3 altogether. I might have missed out on one of the squad battles cards. I can't actually remember what the third one was that I missed out on. But as I kind of alluded to during the first initial pack opening there from rewards, we got the mega pack and we did get another walkout and another road to the final walkout. So 2 road to the final walkouts today. You've already seen Moreno live, and then in this mega pack, I mean, for me, just seeing the walkout symbol, I was like, yes, let's go. We then saw the orange flare, and I was like, oh my god, can this be French? No, it was Pizzi. So we did get the worst 2 road to the final walkouts in Pizzi and Moreno, but we now have 2 upgradable live items that are just first owner and we can happily use in game. So I'm genuinely delighted with packing the pair of them. I think that's fantastic. This though, guys, is going to be the end of the post-com section, or the non-live stuff. We're now going to go live into a game, and I will see you guys there. Alright guys, so welcome back to the video. I did want to do some... Oh, tell me I qualify for FUT Champs. Thank God for that. I thought I didn't qualify there. I did want to do some upgrade packs today, because after looking at the value of the upgrade packs, the 7.5k and the 25k ones, they're actually really good value. I personally don't think that the Team of the Week pack is good value. I don't think anyone could even imagine that it is good value. But the individual ones, you know what? Let's play an away game for the first game. Why not? If I come up against someone incredible, then it was on the cards, wasn't it? So the first opponent we come up against has got red Aspas, red Felipe Anderson, red Robertson, red Alexander-Arnold, but he's got Kondogbia, Sanchez, Fabinho, Fekir, the blue Dembele. You know, it's a good team. This for me is pretty much definition of a gold 3 team. Like, pretty average team, not great by any stretch of imagination. Some good reds. One thing I wanted to do today as well, and I want to do it on video. I wanted to, oh, you could be through here. I wanted to switch out to the co-op camera. And the reason why is because although it will take a little bit of an adjustment period for me to get used to it, and I don't know if you guys have ever changed camera, but it genuinely does take some getting used to, some games, and realistically I should have done it like through draft, or when I was playing with the MLS team through online singles or something like that, but I didn't, and so we're going to have to deal with doing it through champs. But the reason why I want to do it is because every single person, well, not every single person, but a lot of the really high-end players that I watch, they all use the co-op camera. And so I feel like I would be able to get to see more of the field, and therefore incorporate my players better through the play, in spite of the fact that I might... This guy's called FC Not Lose. In spite of the fact that, yeah, I might end up losing a few just on, you know, in the meantime trying to get there. So I want co-op, camera settings, custom. We'll go for nice height and no zoom. And it does look... It's a bit of an eyesore, to be fair. I used to play on this camera all the time, and I wonder if it's actually this camera that people use. I mean, look how much of the field you can see. You can see an awful lot. You'll be able to see runs, especially on the wing. But it's funny because not only does it change the way you perceive the game, it genuinely changes the angles from which you can shoot, score, and pass, because it's a different, like, you know, pointing up at a 45-degree angle with a certain camera versus pointing up at a 45-degree angle with this camera would have, oh, giving away a penalty there, would have genuine differences. So it's going to take, as I say, it's going to take an adjustment period. And on top of that, obviously, you're looking at like, for me, it just looks so far away, the camera in general. He's at the post. Oh, we've got away with one. No, don't give it back to him right there. He's at the post. That was a good pen as well. That's unlucky for him. See, I saw Aubameyang there, and I don't know if Aubameyang managed to stay on side, but he didn't. But I feel like with this this camera, we'll be able to get to see a lot more runs going through. But not only that, we'll be able to see a lot more runs for crosses, which, as we talked about in a previous episode, especially for the MLS goals, I missed a lot of easy crosses guy's not half bad, to be fair. Yeah, I missed a lot of easy crosses. And so by giving myself this that wasn't me that tackled with Makelele there. You guys can... He actually won the ball as well. You guys know, obviously, I want to improve at the game. And so, yeah, seeing where my crosses are going to be, or seeing when my players are going to be available for crosses, I've thrown that straight back to him. I do that way, way too much. Is going to benefit me. What a strike that is. That's my own fault. I've literally thrown that out to him from the goalkeeper there. Didn't need to. And his Iago Aspas has just hit an absolute rocket there. No timed finish, no drag back. Just it's flicked to him and boom, he's banged that home. So fair play, but hopefully it's not going to cause too much of an issue in the final part of the games here. See, and this is why I should have... that's going to be his ball, isn't it? Keeper's ball. I thought keeper might have come for that. This is exactly why I shouldn't really be doing a camera switch in the middle of a game in Foot Champs, because... although, look, see, I love this view here. That's a cracking tackle, to be fair. Yeah, like I don't know. Maybe I should do. Maybe I shouldn't do. But if I'm struggling a lot at half time, I might revert back to the initial camera, my go-to camera. But if I'm not struggling at half time, which I actually don't think I will be too much. Is that not foul there, ref? Hey, come on, man. He's bodied me out of the way there. Oh, I've pulled into the angle there, but still can't get it. One thing I do like about this this team that I'm up against, that's a good save from Lloris, is I think I've thrown it straight to him again. I've got to stop that. If he scores off of this as well, I've been the downfall of my own two goals conceded. I'm not getting close to this guy at all. Fortunately, his shooting's actually not very good. Even though he scored that absolute banger with Aspas there, his shooting's pretty bad in general. He's had a few okay chances. Obviously, he's missed a penalty as well. Here we go with De Bruyne. I shouldn't have played that through. See, now we get to see some runs. We wait for the run here. We see that we don't want that run. Falls to Makelele. I don't know what Makelele's doing there. Comes infield to Gareth Bale. Who hits that time finesse? Is that a corner? Gareth Bale's just missed it like that. Yay, please. I should be winning that ball. Oh, maybe not. Aubameyang not even getting close to that. Son picks it up, though. All right, let's start playing a bit of FIFA. Let's start playing a bit of football. I'm rushing my passes. I'm rushing my play. Like I'm trying. I feel like I need to look in like way deeper. Do you know what I mean? I feel like that's a foul, ref. Surely. Again, this guy's getting away with like bodying me. Oh, look at what I've done there. I've run my centre back right up. No, Juanfran. I've pressed. Oh, he's gonna get. Oh, he's actually gonna score that. He's missed that. Wow. A time finish there would have been a goal. Juanfran has... I've like... You could see on the controller, I've powered up for the header with Juanfran. And instead of him going for the header, he's literally just run away from the ball. Not exactly what you want, really. But, hey, it's all part and parcel of FIFA, isn't it? Here's Aubameyang. Am I going to win possession here? No, this... I do feel like 1 minute will win, 30 seconds. Maybe for the rest of the half, I should go, like... into my all-out attack process. See, you see how my left back's not running forwards. That's part of my tactics now. I've set. Go on, Son, banging finish. I've set Alonso to stay back while attacking because I want that agility and balance to not be an issue in the game. Potentially, I should have a 4-2-3-1 setup with him on attacking and then one on stay back while attacking, because in this game right here, there's been a few instances already down that left-hand side where if he was there, I could have done a bit better with the play, you know. So maybe not having him involved completely is not the ideal thing in this game. Maybe it's something that perhaps I should initiate towards the back end of games. Do you know what I mean? So, like, set him to either overlap or... that's a good little ball there. Go on, De Bruyne, I see you through there. See, I don't know if I would have seen that pass quite as clearly before because I saw him running in behind the line, and there's Makelele as well. And Pogba is getting up a little bit ahead of him. Here's De Bruyne into Bale with a finesse again, and that's Gareth Bale for 3-1, and that's fantastic stuff. We was under pressure a little bit there, dudes. The first, after that penalty and for the next sort of like 10 or 15 minutes, we was under a little bit of pressure, but I feel like I've found my feet against this guy now. He's a little bit of a rusher in terms of defending. And I definitely feel like he's on. You can see the stamina of his players is extremely low. I feel like he's on like high pressure. And so if he is on high pressure, I'm going to be able to take full advantage of that towards the back end of the game. You can try those corners against me all day, pal. I'm fully aware. So, yeah, I lost my train of thought anyway on what I was saying before. But, yeah, this camera is going to take a little bit of getting used to. I feel like I want to, like, lean into the monitor more and look a little bit deeper into the monitor, which would indicate that I'm probably on the wrong camera and the wrong zoom. But as I said, I want to give this one a shot because I just want... That's no foul. Yep, happy days. I just want to... Look at Bale there. See, I would never have seen that pass without this camera. And there now I can see Aubameyang as well. So I can see kind of like where he is and when I can use him. And I did end up using his run into the box as a bait run. And Gareth Bale coming on that left foot. I think that's his hat-trick, actually. And a lot... not a lot of people. I saw in the comments... a few days ago, we actually talked about it and answered it. Somebody said, why don't you use Bale and Juanfran anymore? What made you start with Lala and Mbappe, in spite of the fact that I absolutely love Gareth Bale in this game? And the reason why I started with Mbappe is because we started playing Sturridge, and so Sturridge went over to the right cam because he's left-footed with a bad weak foot. And so to have Mbappe on the right side, I could put him on the left side, cutting inside on the right foot. That was kind of like the reasoning and thought process behind it. I want to start using some of the guys that I like in this game. So Martinez can come on now for Bale. Bale's done the work, done the business. Let's bring on Lerma for Pogba as well. For a debut for him. I haven't even got a Chemstar on him. Let's bring on Lacazette there. I love De Bruyne and Son. Do you know what? One of my viewers has 93 KDB and uses him as a CDM. He says he loves him there. He says he's got good work, like good height, good strength, good passing, and because of the way tackling is in this game, he's just, you know, you're able to manually tackle with him just well enough, and the AI just, you know how AI is overpowered anyway. So I'll put, because I love De Bruyne. Oh, look at Martinez there. See, I wouldn't have seen that, even though I didn't pick up the loose ball entirely. I wouldn't have seen that there if it wasn't for the Penref. Just kidding. Oh, good tackle. Yeah, so basically, we're going to use De Bruyne at CDM. I want to bring on some of the players that I thoroughly enjoy using. Yeah, in terms of like Bale and Juanfran versus Lala is definitely a tricky one. It's debatable, you know. I know a lot of people think Lala is the best right back in the game. I don't know if those people have actually used Juanfran, but one thing I love about Juanfran is that he has just incredible stats all around. You know, I wouldn't say he's a high team of the season card player, but he's definitely a team of the season caliber card way before team of the season, right? So we could take positives out of that. Oh, that's a terrible pass into Lacazette. We could take positives out of that. What I also love about Juanfran is that he has fantastic crossing and 4-star skill moves. And having 4-star skill moves on a right back, it has got me into trouble sometimes when I overextend by trying to get skill moves and such like that out of my players, just being, you know, basically being cocky when I'm trying to like do like rainbow flicks over fullbacks and such. Over like wingers and things like that. This guy's going into that same spot every time, and he's been unsuccessful every time. Although he's going to get a chance here. That's a good ball, that is. He's missed again. See what I'm saying, guys? This guy's finishing is terrible. If he just had better finishing, he would have scored at least 2 more goals right now. He's been in that first chance that he got in behind with Felipe Anderson. If he finesses that to the far post, that'd go in. And then that shot right there with Fekir, if he finesses that shot with Fekir, that will also go into the back of the net, no problem. But yeah, so Juanfran's got 4-star skill moves, which I find to be extremely, extremely helpful. Let's just hit that one. Oh, Alisson with the save. I wanted to see what kind of shot type we got with that angle right there. Cross comes in. Oh, nearly at the far post. I didn't even actually look for the cross there. I should look a little bit better to see what the crossing options were. And then Gareth Bale is just a beast. You know, obviously the downside to Bale is that he has a 3-star weak foot. Whereas Mbappe has 4-star, 5-star. You know, Gareth Bale has 4-star, 3-star. So that is a little bit of a problem. That's a terrible, terrible pass. And again, why hasn't this guy's like... I mean, that's a nice finish from Dembele in the end. I don't understand quite why this guy hasn't gone for a timed finesse in the edge of the box there. It would have been an easy finish. Dembele pulls it back to 4-2. So we've still got a little bit of problems in this game if I'm not smart with the ball and with the possession, because this guy is creating chances right here. So here we go with Son. We get Aubameyang clean through. Lovely little roulette from Aubameyang. Finds Lacazette. Lacazette with the time finesse inside of the post. Finds the goal. 5-2. That's the GG now. I won't lose from here. But But yeah, you know, I want to what was we talking about? I wanted to put Bale back in. I wanted to basically build like my what I would consider my best team for this weekend league that I've got available. And although that's not a per player best team, because I definitely think that I've got some individual standouts. For example, I think Guilavogui is probably my second favourite CDM in this team, and we can't use him because I can't get him into the team on 10 chemistry. At least I think I can't. And if I can, what it does is it causes other people to lose chemistry. So in that sense, you know, I can't really use Guilavogui. Even though I honestly think he's an absolutely phenomenal player. In terms of foot swap, EA did a great job with him. Oh, go on, Martinez. A little bit of strength, a little bit of pace there. Love that. But, you know, I'm using Pogba instead. And I would much rather use Guilavogui. He's got great reactions. He's got great defence, great pace, or good pace anyway for a CDM. Good work rates, good height. Like, there's just a lot about him that I really love. And I would like him on the team. And then in terms of the left back, I've gone back to Alonso. We talked about it briefly in the... In like the lead up to whilst we was building the team and stuff. But I've gone for Alonso because... See, now we can wait. Now, see how I could just watch the run of Aubameyang there a lot better. And now I can see the run at the far post too. I pressed past there by mistake. I should have probably crossed that. But being able to spot the runs of the players going forwards, once I do get my eyes used to this camera, especially defensively, I feel like I'm going to be able to... it's corner. I feel like I'm going to be able to just create way more chances going forwards. So let's do what this guy does. Let's drill the cross into the near post there. Get it into... his Kondogbia is going to win that. Lacazette's going to pick up the loose ball. 15 minutes to go, though. We're in a good spot here. Been a bit disappointed with Heung-min Son so far this game. Should have probably done a bit better with it there. I need to be more reactive as well. One thing that the pros do is that they have everything in their arsenal, right? Skill moves, fake shots, drag backs, ball rolls, just left stick dribbling, passes, crosses. They have absolutely mastered every technique. And so when one door closes, another one opens for them to pull something off. For me, I have mastered some techniques. And so when somebody closes the door to some of my techniques, like everything for me just goes out the window. And then I start panicking and I start making mistakes. And as I've made another mistake there, I've literally gifted this guy another goal from throwing it out of my goalkeeper. If this guy was half decent at finishing, I'd be in a lot of trouble in this game. We'd be 5-5 or worse for me. But yeah, I need to, like right there where I had Son on the edge of the box. Now, throwing the ball out of my goalkeeper is just bad play, right? There's no excuse for that. That's just me being very poor. But losing the ball on the edge of the box there with Heung-min Son, once I got into a point where his player was basically there he was like that with Martinez. Once I got into that point there, I had so many options and I took none of them because I constantly used the same techniques. And for me to improve at this game, I've got to force myself into learning some of the new techniques. Again, even if it costs me some games and some results, I've got to learn them. Because if I don't learn them, I'm always going to come short in the really, really important games and the really tough ones. You know, some of those games where I lose, where I'm like, oh, I should have done better and I could have done better. Well, I actually could have done better. And if I had a few better techniques under my belt and to hand, perhaps I would have scored the goals that would have helped me get into a winning position in that game. Here's Lacazette, though. Heel-to-heel flick. Nothing doing there. De Bruyne should be picking it up, but it wouldn't give it to me. De Bruyne picks up the loose ball again into Lacazette again. Here's Martinez, Son, lovely ball. Aubameyang can't quite get there over the defender, but we're into the 90th minute now. Fair play to this guy for sticking out. You know, at 4-1 down and at 5-2 down, he could quite easily have just called it a day. That's a couple of fantastic tackles there, but no dramas. You can see again, like he's got no stamina on his team at all. So even if he scores off this, it's not really going to make any difference. But I knew the high pressure was going to cause him issues long term, and it absolutely has. He's going to have a corner to finish this game off, but there's no way in any game of FIFA ever I'm going to concede 2 goals from this point onwards. You know, I'd be surprised if it isn't full time right now, actually. And there it is full time. So we get a first win, guys, from our first game, coming up against a half-decent player. And I hope it's got some of the highlights of his shots in there that he missed. 6 saves for my Lloris, only 2 for his Alisson. And this is exactly a game where this guy will come out of this feeling a little bit upset that he's lost the game. And rightly so, because even though I literally gifted him 2 of his goals by throwing it out to him, he'll be very aggrieved that he didn't score some of the easy shots and easy chances he had. Sadly, it doesn't look like he's put any of the non-chances in there. But as we know, he missed a couple of sitters there, one with Anderson and one with I can't remember who the other person was. But that, guys, is going to be the end of the game and indeed the end of the video. If you did enjoy this, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.